Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Beyond Light Season of the Splicer intel. It's been about a week since the last time we talked, so in this video we're going to cover a few topics. The first will be a new AFK farm glitch, and the second will be a new SPOILS farm glitch. Both of these can be done solo. We're going to get to all this information in just one second, but first I just want to remind everybody we're still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel at 50,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on all the post notifications, the bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. I also encourage everybody to go ahead and join the Discord channel. About 1,000 members strong in there for anybody who's looking for help in the raid and or other activities. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, why not go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. So you might have noticed that I am hanging out in Ada-1's quarters next to the loom in the tower. And it turns out that every single time you deposit 100 synth cord to get a synth weave bolt, the loom actually pops out an extra synth strand, just as sort of a revival currency, I suppose, as like a parting gift. The interesting thing about this is that this actually works with every single person that deposits any synth cord into the loom. It will shoot out one synth strand to the left of the loom after a deposit. So you might have noticed that I actually pick up one here even though I haven't done anything, simply by another person having come along and deposited some synth cord into the loom. If you stand here long enough, and the more people that are coming through, you can actually just AFK acquire more synth strand. It is certainly not the fastest farm for synth strand, but an interesting glitch nonetheless. And if you are somebody who's just looking to farm up a little extra synth strand to get those universal ornaments for some synth bolt, well, this might be a way to do it while you're doing other things. Now on to spoils farming. Now these things might get a little bit more complicated than the AFK synth strand farm, but ultimately actually way more rewarding. So in this case, we're in the Vault of Glass just to the right of the actual entrance. We're gonna hop on our Sparrow, and it's important to find that specific rock. You'll back your Sparrow up under the rock, and then using a glitch clipping point in the actual map, you can fall beneath the map and make your way around to these rocks. Now, if you're on a console, that can take a little bit of time because all consoles are locked at 60 frames. If you're on a PC and it can actually change your frame rate, I would suggest going down to 30 frames. You'll be able to get through almost every time. But keep at it if you are on a console and you will make your way through. Now, on a Warlock, as I was here, you can simply fly across once you're underneath to the rocks that you'll see me heading to. Once here, you're pretty much already done with everything that's difficult. Then all you have to do is make your way around this side to the next loading zone, where you'll then be able to get inside the map by sacrificing yourself in a very specific spot. Some people like to just hit this loading zone and then just fall off the map. I actually find that it's a little bit easier if you have a grenade launcher like I use or a rocket launcher to just make your way to this specific point. You'll know because of the blue blinking light, and then just kill yourself once you're wedged in between the rock and the actual wall of the interior of the map. Make sure you have some kind of ammo though, like I didn't in this case. It took a little extra time, but overall this is very, very quick. Once you're inside the map, you'll then be able to make your way to the first secret chest. If you've actually completed this chest before, not only will you be able to acquire 5 spoils of conquest on every single character, but you'll also be able to get legendary raid gear. So anything that has already been acquired as far as weapons will be available from this particular chest. There's also some secret collectibles that this can help you get if you've missed them. One is directly behind me as you enter before you jump down into this secret entrance, and the other will be directly above where the chest is. The final one won't be till the actual Templar room, but maybe we'll talk about that again in another video. That'll be the spot for the one right next to the chest, but then make your way over to the chest and acquire another 5 Spoils of Conquest. Like I said, you can do this fairly easily on all 3 characters. The next spot I've talked about a couple of times in the past, and though this might be sort of the last ditch effort for most players to get that extra bit of spoils, it is still a fairly efficient solo farm. Again, this can be done on all 3 characters. Now this is for the Kali encounter in the Last Wish raid. Simply make your way outside of the map at the beginning of the raid. Don't actually enter. Just jump over the invisible wall that you saw me do, and then make your way across this big gap to this point. Now, if you're on a character that isn't a Warlock or a Titan, which have fairly good jump glitches associated with them, or just good jump mechanics overall, bring something with stasis, because the Salvation Script or the stasis grenades will let you sort of clamber across that wall that you saw on the left and get to this point. Then just make your way through the pathing that you see me doing here, get up onto this platform, and jump up onto this rock. Now there is an invisible ledge directly above me. You'll see me kind of just make my way from there in this rest of this clip. I actually just jump out and then jump back in. Once you're on this spot, you can just jump straight up. I usually tend to go to that little sort of speckled rock that you see in front, the diamond-shaped one. But if you have a high enough jump, you can actually just get right over to this point, run in this door, hit the load zone, and then you will be in the Kali encounter. You can plant a raid banner, and the great thing about this is, and the reason that everybody can do it solo, is no matter how many times you die during this encounter, you will not reset the encounter. Therefore, you can just burn Kali down and take as much time as you need. Even the wipe mechanic will not actually stop the encounter. I've talked about this several times before, and like I said, it is a fairly slow method, as you still need to actually kill Kali, and that can take a little bit of time if you are a solo player. So maybe bring a friend with you, but overall, a couple of things that I've been using just to do damage. There's a few new mods. The energy accelerant mod really helps with this whole thing. Bring a sword, that can help a little bit. Whatever you find does the most damage. And the last farm glitch we're going to cover is for the Gate Lord encounter. This is probably the easiest encounter in the Vault of Glass and the fastest to complete, thus making it one of the best for farming Spoils of Conquest. Now previously there was a really notable glitch around the colony as well as Prometheus lens that allowed players to overpenetrate the Praetorian shields, thus allowing the relic holder to never actually have to enter either of the zones and never have to change hands. But thanks to Tiki, and big shout out to him for allowing me to use this footage, you see him easily repeatedly freezing the Praetorian with the stasis and then pushing them off the edge fairly easily towards the end. This allows the relic holder to stay outside, and you will only spawn one Praetorian this way, as this one basically just stays in the zone. And though you still get the Waverns, once they're frozen, one good proficient team can easily handle both the Waverin and the Praetorian and continually freeze them, because you can push them back and then, as you can see, push them right off the ledge. Fairly easy way to complete this encounter. Thanks again to Tiki. I'm going to link his whole video of this encounter down below, so I suggest you go check out his YouTube channel and subscribe. And that's going to be it for all the information in today's video. Thank you all so much for watching all the way to the end, and as always, I am Wilhelm Scream. If you've watched this far, a hashtag Season of the Splicer, or a hashtag Beyond Light, or a hashtag Spoils Farm, or a hashtag AFK Farm, or anything else you can think of, leave that in the comments section down below to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And of course, we will see you next time. Little.